Hey, what is going on guys? Danny here, hope you've all been doing well. In this video, we'll be taking a look at a pair of wireless Bluetooth headphones from Mixcder. Mixcder reached out to me and asked if I'd be willing to review their E9 pair of headphones. And what's funny is that a little while ago, I was actually on the lookout for a pair of cost-effective Bluetooth headphones that I could use while on the go. At the $70 price point, these headphones seemed very intriguing to me. How good or bad can a pair of over-ear wireless headphones be at this price? So I said sure, I'd be happy to take a look at them. To start off, let's go through an unboxing of the product. I think packaging and seeing what's inside the box is an important aspect when making a purchasing decision. The box itself has a very simple appearance, nothing too crazy going on here. I would have preferred an actual image of the headphones on the front of the box rather than this blue shell or silhouette, but it does look unique nonetheless. On the side of the box, you get a list of features, and on the back, in various different languages, you have more specifications in detail. Opening the box, and the headphones come packed neatly inside a carrying case, which does feel quite nice to touch and is pretty durable. In a small little plastic bag, you get a 3.5mm audio cable, a splitter, and a charging cable, along with some warranty slips and a starter guide. And that's about it as far as the unboxing goes. To give you guys a quick rundown of the specs, supported wireless Bluetooth profiles include HSP, HFP, A2DP, and AVRCP. The outdoor transmission range is rated at 33 feet, and the indoor transmission range is rated at 49 feet, not bad. The headphones are using 40mm drivers with an impedance of 32 ohms, so you shouldn't have any trouble driving these regardless of the device. And these drivers have a sensitivity rating of 98 decibels, so they can get decently loud. The built-in 500 mAh battery allows the wireless headphones a playtime of 30 hours or 24 hours with the active noise-canceling toggle switch enabled. More on that later. For the control functionality, on the right ear cup, you get the volume up and down buttons, which also function as skip buttons if you press and hold them down, a micro USB port for charging, and the power button with an LED indicator. The power button also functions as a pause and play button, along with the ability to allow you to take calls. The hole beside the power switch is the microphone. On the left ear cup, you have a 3.5mm headphone jack, which is very convenient, so in case the headphones die or you forgot to charge them, you'd still be able to use them just like a regular pair of headphones. There's also an active noise-canceling toggle switch, which also has an LED indicator built in it to let you know it's been turned on. I really do appreciate there being actual physical buttons as opposed to any sort of touch-sensitive buttons. Now let's talk about the design and the appearance of the headphones. Overall, they have a pretty simple design going for them. They have a full black finish to them, which I like. I don't like wearing any sort of headphones that have a flashy or tacky color scheme going on. The sides of the ear cup also have this machined-like texture that actually feels pretty satisfying to touch. It makes them look sleek and gives off this cool vortex-like appearance. However, they should have used metal instead of plastic because the sides due to this texture are quite prone to scratches and scuffs, and in certain lighting conditions, it actually becomes quite apparent. In terms of the overall structure of the headphones, everything is made out of plastic except for the headband rails. Now, while I would have preferred to see more metal, the plastic they use is actually pretty good quality. It doesn't feel cheap and honestly feels quite sturdy, which shouldn't be problematic for your travels. The headband is retractable, so you can adjust it to your head size and be comfortable. The padding is soft and good enough to get the job done, but it could be a bit more plush. The ear pads they use are quite large and the padding here is excellent. It's soft and rests easy on the ears, and I was able to wear the headset for long listening sessions for multiple hours and didn't feel any sort of discomfort for the most part. However, occasionally I would notice my ears start to get a little sweaty and moist, so they could have angled the interior portions of the pad just to allow for some breathability. But that is an anecdotal experience. I have a small head and your mileage may vary, of course. The headphone ear cups can swivel and also be folded to allow for better storage management. Connecting the headphones was a fairly simple process. Once the headphones have been turned on, they should appear in the Discoverable Devices section in the device of your choice. My Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus found them pretty quickly and seamlessly connected to them. After the initial setup, once both devices have been turned on with Bluetooth enabled, they connect immediately. The other great thing about these headphones is that there is an automated voice that tells you when you have turned on the headphones and when they've been connected to a Bluetooth device. Now let's talk about the sound quality and the listening experience I had with the headphones. At first, I really wasn't too impressed with what I had heard. The audio sounded very flat. somewhat muffled, and it wasn't punchy in any way, and it felt like it was being held back. The audio signature of the headphones just sounded very narrow. Raising the volume did nothing but just make the jumbled mess more apparent. It wasn't until after I had toggled on the active noise cancelling switch that these headphones came to life. They sounded miles better than with the toggle switch off. The active noise cancellation doesn't just do a good job at blocking out external noise, but it really helps the headphones sound more profound. The highs were on point with the headphones, and the vocals sounded acceptable and crisp. The headphones are what I'd say somewhat recessed in the bass department. There definitely is bass there, but if you're a bass head, you might find yourself a little disappointed. Now, what's interesting is that with the wired connection, the headphones do sound like they have a wider soundstage. The bass sounds more aggressive, but in some cases I felt like it was overpowering the rest of the sounds. I guess it depends on what method of connection you'll be using more often with the headphones. And of course, a hardwired connection will always be better than a wireless transmission. One of the gripes I had with the headphones was that they don't react well to spontaneous head movements. When quickly turning my head, or if you do any sort of intense physical activity that makes your head shake, this ends up disrupting the sounds. It sort of creates this weird pulsating effect with the audio, like someone keeps blocking out the audio drivers from emitting noise. Perhaps the padding was a little too soft, such that with quick head movements, the inner parts of the ear cups come too close with your ears and end up blocking out too much noise. For activities like walking, for example, they're fine, but I wouldn't recommend them if you're going to be doing any sort of sprinting. All in all, for $70, these headphones are a really good choice. In my opinion, they do offer you pretty good bang for your buck. They sound excellent, the battery lasted me a very long time before I had to recharge them again, and the noise cancellation actually works really well and isn't just a gimmicky feature, which is surprising to see with headphones this cheap. If you're interested in buying them, I'll leave a link down in the video description below. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and if you did, then hit that like button. Leave your comments down below, check out the video description for my other videos and ways to support the channel. Also, if you're interested in more content like this, then make sure you're subscribed. Thanks for watching guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.